Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Now that the UFC 223 fight week is over and we have a new undisputed lightweight champion, Conor McGregor has been stripped. UFC 223 is over. Khabib beat Al Iaquinta. Tony Ferguson is injured. Khabib Nurmagomedov is the champion, but a lot of people are wondering, is he the rightful champion? And if not Khabib, who is the rightful champion? Is Conor McGregor the rightful champion after being inactive for 500 days in his bus attack? Is Tony Ferguson the rightful champion, who was the interim champion and beat a higher ranked opponent than Khabib Nurmagomedov to become the interim champion? It's really hard to decide. The debate's probably going to go on for weeks, if not months to come, but I feel like I've found the answer. I'm going to make this video as quick as possible and just tell you why Khabib Nurmagomedov is the rightful UFC champion, lightweight champion. Because when people talk about Khabib versus Conor McGregor, they really talk about, when people talk about Conor McGregor, they talk about his knockout power, his left hand, how he can put guys to sleep. What are some of Conor McGregor's weaknesses, if he has any? Maybe his cardio, maybe his wrestling. We haven't really saw Conor McGregor versus a Khabib level grappler. There aren't many Khabib level grapplers, but to be fair, Conor McGregor is more known as a striker, way more than for his jiu-jitsu or even than his wrestling. Now, we have seen Khabib Nurmagomedov fight many strikers now. Before Michael Johnson, people used to say, well, Khabib hasn't fought the highest level competition. If you look at his resume, it's not that, it's not like a star-studded resume. There's not a lot of names you recognize. But after he fought Michael Johnson, he got clipped in the fight, and people say, oh, well, maybe he's got a weakness. Maybe someone can clip him before he's able to start manhandling them and ragdolling them like Khabib does to everybody else. So Khabib Nurmagomedov, after beating Michael Johnson, he fought Edson Barboza, one of the best strikers in the lightweight division, and he not only outstruck Edson Barboza, but he brutalized Edson Barboza with his grappling and let the world know what he can do to any striker that steps in his path. Well, next he was going to be facing Tony Ferguson, and one of the guys in this debate. Khabib Nurmagomedov was the favorite going against Tony Ferguson, and he probably was, there was talks of the game plan for Tony Ferguson accepting the takedowns and attacking from the bottom, which makes for a very intriguing fight. Better, more intriguing than any fight Khabib has ever been in, the matchup of Tony Ferguson. He can throw elbows from the bottom, he can throw submissions from the bottom, and Khabib likes to be on top. So that was going to be a great fight that we haven't got to see, but still, if Tony Ferguson was going to win versus Khabib, people expected it to really be a submission. It's not like he was just going to pick Khabib apart before getting taken down. And if he did get taken down, which his coach said he was going to welcome the takedown, he's going to have to get some submission or knock him out from his back with elbows. He could cut Khabib with elbows and change the fight. He could cut Khabib and, you know what I'm saying, and then get up and, he could change the fight from the bottom. But it would really be Khabib's fight to lose. Khabib would have to get caught in a triangle or really get messed up with elbows to lose to Tony Ferguson. So when it comes to Khabib versus Tony Ferguson, I feel like Khabib would win the fight. Now the other guy left in the conversation is Conor McGregor. We talked about him previously. I think Khabib would beat Conor McGregor because Conor McGregor used to fight at featherweight. Khabib has never fought at featherweight, although there has been very, very slight rumblings of him talking about fighting at featherweight. But we've never seen Khabib fight at featherweight, and that's actually the division Conor McGregor reigned over. As far as when it comes to lightweight, the division Khabib has been dominating. Conor McGregor only has one fight at lightweight, on top of it not being the best style matchup. So that's why I pick Khabib as the rightful, undisputed lightweight champion. Now you can, point to politics and stuff like that and say, well, yeah, but he only beat Al Iaquinta. That wasn't his fault. 3 fucking guys fell out of the fight. Tony Ferguson, nobody protect from injury. Tony Ferguson was talking a lot of trash about Khabib had pulled out the fight twice coming into this, and then lo and behold, he had to pull out of the fight the second time himself. So with that being said, I think my answer, if you want to know my personal answer to the question, who's the best UFC lightweight in the world, it's Khabib Nurmagomedov. Let the Full Time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out. And as always, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.